Ready? Start. Mr. Chairman, sir, I would like to oppose the bill as it casually approaches the problem of elections and tries to solve them in a casual manner. Sir, there is no serious effort, wholehearted approach to solve the elections problem. When the first general election was held in 1952, a vast section of the population in India was illiterate, and there had been apprehensions in many quarters that elections would not be held smoothly. But that election was conducted by an eminent person in such a manner that he received applause and appreciation from the whole world. But now, as the days pass, elections are held with the help of muscle power, money power, and capturing of booths by force also take place. Para. Now, madam, gradually election is being transformed into a farce. So, in my opinion, this problem should not be approached in a casual manner. We should have some serious efforts and well conceived action plan so that the problem of elections can be solved smoothly. First of all, I would like to know why proportional representation system is not introduced for electoral reforms. Had this proportional representation along with the system of voters list was followed, even the small parties then would have been able to reflect their power rightly. We have to remember that the Congress got 38% votes in the first general elections, but then they captured 62 seats because there was no proportional representation. Generally, this is how the Congress used to capture greater number of seats despite getting less number of votes. Precisely for this reason, the long-standing demand of my party has been the introduction of proportional representation along with the system of voters list. My second submission is that instead of one election commissioner, we should have three election commissioners. I do not want to make any adverse comment on Sri Session. Newspapers are coming out with all kinds of reports, but it cannot be denied that had the President appointed the Chief Election Commissioner by consulting the Chief Justice and the leader of the opposition, then Election Commissioner would not have become the target of criticism in the newspapers and reached this kind of farcical state. Secondly, it is urgently needed that each voter is provided with a multi-purpose identity card as early as possible before or during the time of election. Para. This multi-purpose identity card is a must for electoral reforms. Then only the number of fake votes could be reduced. Thirdly, in the Panchayat Bill or Nagar Palika Bill proposed by the government, seat reservation for the ladies has been mentioned. Why there is no seat reservation for the ladies in the state assembly and parliament also? This reservation of seats and a right to vote for women will definitely create a congenial atmosphere in a feudal and male-dominated society. I would further like to say that law and order does not function properly during the time of elections in some parts of India. So steps are to be taken so that the political parties observe the code of conduct. Otherwise, this farce in the name of elections will continue and people will lose their faith in election process and in parliamentary democracy. It has to be remembered that it would be great injustice for independent candidates if election is not countermanded after the death of any independent candidate. Para. Many renowned persons like Acharya Kripalini and Dr. Jayasurya, the Minister of State for Law, had been the members of this august house without being attached to any political party. They become the members of parliament as independent candidates. However, this provision in the bill of not countermanding election in the event of any death of any independent candidate would violate the constitutional right to equality as mentioned in the 14th paragraph of the Constitution. I further feel that this would also violate the principles of natural justice because it is not proper that election will continue even after the death of an independent candidate, whereas it will be countermanded only in the death belonging to a recognized political party. Precisely the important thing is that if we want to maintain parliamentary democracy and keep the confidence of the people in parliamentary and assembly elections, we must pass an act on electoral reforms. Effective measures should immediately be taken so that muscle power and money power do not influence the election process and we are able to hear the voice of the people rightly. Para. So, madam, in the end, I would like to mention again that we must have proportional representation system of list of voters, reservation of seats for women, and instead of one chief election commissioner, appointment of 3 chief election commissioners. With these demands, I end my speech.